My favorite thing to eat is a deer heart, a deer liver, and a deer tongue smoothie. Eating plants is a mental illness. That's why I kill and eat squirrels raw. I like feeling the creases of an animal's brain on my tongue. Dipped in 5-month-old sheep testicle juice and smeared with a side of shit. But I definitely don't have a mental illness. That's the vegans. Stupid vegans. Did you see that vegan eating fruits, legumes, and other vegetables on YouTube? They're getting all of the nutrients from foods that have no nutrients instead of drinking cow's blood. Stupid vegans. There are 942 nutrients that you can't get from plants. Stupid vegans. All vegans end up quitting after 64 years. The cow is our mother. That's why we impregnate her repeatedly, take away her babies, and sell her milk. We respect cows so much that when they stop giving milk, we sell them off to slaughterhouses to be killed for meat, or we kick them out on the street to fend for themselves. I could just be vegan, and technically that would be the most Hindu way of living, but scriptures written thousands and thousands of years ago say it's okay to use and abuse cows for milk, so I'm going to continue doing that, because clearly it's peaceful. Be kind to animals. How dare you say that to me? Who do you think you are? I saw this vegan TV ad the other day and I was so angry, I punched a hole in the wall and I had a panic attack over soy milk. I'm not emotional, it's just not right. These vegans and their vegan products, they're the emotional ones. I'm not emotional. Vegan meat is just not meat, alright? It's just not. It's made from vegetable. Vegan milk. It's not milk. It's made from plants, made from nuts and seeds. Stop, please. So I met a vegan the other day. The thing about vegans, meat is good. Vegans are bad. Big Macs are tasty. They animal rights. Mate, thank you all so much. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you.
I'm gonna save the environment, help the poor, help the animals, get the fisherman back in the 54 from the purple and green. Anyway, plant-based food system is best for everyone. Except me. I stand by my voters. I want to make sure we have a just and fair society, which is why I'm allocating $1 billion of taxpayer money to the meat industry, because it's failing. And I like meat. And justice. Fire up the barbecue, and vegans remember, if you don't vote for me, you ain't vegan.
Vegans are all pedophiles. They should be put in gas chambers. Hitler was a vegan. Do you want to be like Hitler? I don't. That's why I say vegans should be put in gas chambers. If it were up to me, all vegans would be sent to Ukraine right now. I love it when I see a vegan get assaulted. Even better when one gets killed. It makes me happy. In my pants. I mean, no. What do you mean I need psychiatric help? The only ones who need psychiatric help are these vegans. There's nothing wrong with me. They're the ones that are all messed up from that B12 deficiency. Look, okay, I just think all vegans deserve to die a slow and painful death because I'm perfectly normal and totally mentally stable.
There is no ethical consumption under capitalism. That is why I go out of my way to purchase the most unethical products in capitalism. I am against the oppression of marginalized groups until it requires me to sacrifice my cheeseburger. Veganism is a white colonialist mentality that is derived from the white man, the straight white man. If you are vegan, you are nothing but a racist piece of trash. Wait, there are vegans who are living in developing countries who are not white? Well, those vegans are just experiencing internalized white supremacy. Have you seen the conditions that farmers have to go through in avocado farms? It's surely much worse than what pigs have to go through when being tossed in a gas chamber, or what chickens have to go through when they're being flown on a conveyor belt and having their throats slit, or maybe even cows when they're hung upside down to have their throats slit. Vegans are just literally racist, transphobic, they're ableist. I'm offended by literally everything. I'm offended by this camera. I'm offended by myself. I'm offended by the next sentence that I'm gonna say. I'm offended by literally everything, and you cannot stop me.
Nah, this vegan shit's sus, man. This cow patty slaps, like, what? These vegans are like sending me right now. Yo, let's go ratio this vegan, yeah? Well, no cap. Cause like they're trying to make us be like nice to animals and shit, and like, no, like I need the animal skin for my drip. This chicken burger just hits different, fam. You don't know what you're missing. Why are vegans so pressed, right? Like what? Cows and chickens have their throats slit for burgers? Big yikes. I just want to pretend that doesn't happen, no cap. Being nice to animals is alright and all, but Burger King is just a vibe. That Whopper be bussin'. Big Macs be bussin', they just slap, they hit different, no cap. High key, they a vibe, don't be sus though. What, he's a vegan now? Do you bring your tampons, lad? You bloody vegan pussy. Oh, your sister's vegan now too, is she? Well, I'd expect it from her, mate, but not you. Bloody soft vegan pussies. Obviously, girls gonna go vegan. What about you, eh? What about you? Do you grow a vagina? You pussy. Real men eat meat. Why should we have to cater to you and your soft ass shit, eh? Why can I not eat my meat at this dinner with the family like normal, eh? Why do we all have to eat vegan because of you? Where do I get my protein from? Yeah, I know, Jane. I know everyone else is happy with it. I know everyone else, but I'm not. All right, Jane, I'm not. If he wants to be a big pussy, he can go and do it elsewhere, can't he? And she can as well. Why do I have to sit here and eat like a rabbit because of them? Oh, because I'm supposed to be reasonable, an adult and reasonable uncle. Piss off, Jane. Typical you. Just as much of a pussy as these two you are. Real men pay people to kill animals for them because they haven't got the guts to do it. Alright guys, that's how it works. Real men get erectile dysfunction from eating too many animal products like me. It's not worked in years. Plants feel pain, and that's why I'm not vegan. And I pay farmers to grow millions and millions and millions of plants to feed to millions and millions and millions of animals to kill and feed to rich people rather than directly eating plants myself, which would result in far, far less plant deaths. Because that makes total sense. If I care about plants feeling pain, why don't I care about animals feeling pain? Wow. That's like saying all lives matter to a BLM activist. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're a fucking bigot. Plant lives matter. Plant lives matter. Plant lives matter. I mostly spend my time split about 40-40 between Earthling Ed and Joey Carbstrong, with about 10% dedicated to small-time vegans. You know, your average vegan mum who makes a post saying, be kind to animals. I just leave bacon emojis and photos of meat comments and laugh reactions and then laugh to myself. I've got no argument against veganism. I just send pictures of bacon. I'm not even anti-vegan, really. I literally just have nothing in my life that gives me purpose apart from this. You don't think this gives me purpose? I send out about 500 bacon emojis an hour. I'd like to see you do something as meaningful as that.
If you look at this photo here, you can clearly see more pores are showing. It's really sad. I mean, this is clearly from a lack of water in the vegan diet. And it's just so clear. I don't get why people don't see this. Here you can see a very clear and obvious difference in skin color in this photo. And this is just after 3 days of veganism, and already the skin pigment is reacting negatively to the overconsumption of plants. In the anti-vegan community, we call this Hulkism. It's when vegans start resembling the Hulk's green skin color from overdosing on the chlorophyll, you know, from all the plants they're eating. Because this is what happens when you eat too many plants. You get too much chlorophyll and you turn green, and you get the symptoms of Hulkism. And look at this. This is actually a before and after of someone who was a vegan and went back to eating meat. And look at all that muscle he packed on after he started eating meat again. it's just, it really, really bothers me how people just don't see this. Look at what they're doing to their health. I mean, look at that before photo and the after photo, and just, the difference is just so clear. It's so obvious that we need meat for protein. And well, what? That muscle photo was after he went vegan. Oh, well, no, it's okay. Obviously, he's on steroids then.
God gave me the right to do with animals what I want. It is my God-given right. If you look at page 403, chapter 7, line 42 of my book that's been translated over 2,000 plus times and that was written thousands and thousands of years ago, you'll see that God says I have the right to stab as many animals as I want. Why did God create animals with the will to live, personalities, and the ability to feel pain? I'm not really sure, but it's very clear that God would like for me to continuously pay for animals to suffer and die. Veganism is literally Satan. The most important commandment is thou shalt not kill, and this commandment only applies so long as killing doesn't get you a burger. I have the right, the God-given right, to take away the God-given rights that have been given to animals. Respect my peaceful religion and let me continue to pay for animal abuse.
That banana's perfectly right. Really good banana.
It's a vegan banana, you know.
What?
It's a vegan one, yeah.
You serious?
Yeah.
Oh! Why didn't you say something? Disgusting. Why do vegans keep messing with our food? Every single vegan food I've tried has made me feel sick. It's just, ugh. You know, every time I eat vegan food, I feel cold. It makes me cold, like all over my body. I think it's because it's literally sucking the nutrients out of me. I ate a vegan peanut once thinking it was an actual peanut. My throat was swelling up. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't speak. It was horrible.
It's just a nut allergy.
No, it wasn't a nut allergy. It was a specific vegan nut allergy. I can eat normal nuts fine. Look, I'm actually really hungry. Do you have anything that's not vegan for me to eat? Oh, your banana's not vegan. Right, okay, great. All right, well, I guess I could finish that off then. Finally, a real banana, a real good banana.
It's also a big vegan banana.
Oh, you... Oh!
I can feel animals' souls, and I know that they're happy for me to pay for them to have their throats slit. I can feel their souls leaving their bodies as I take the knife and slash it across their throat. And I know that they want this to happen because I can feel it in my inner manifested being. I do Vipassana every day, and I thank the world and the universe and all that is and all that isn't for the positive energy that radiates through the universe. And by positive energy, I really just mean the tortured animals that die and suffer on my behalf. Sometimes I like to sit down and reflect on just how spiritual I am when it comes to destroying the spirits of other animals. I'm very spiritual up until my spirituality requires me to not pay for animals to suffer and die for my taste pleasure.
One day I was just looking at my dog and I just thought, wow, how can I love and care for you so much, but I just ignore all these other dogs out on the street suffering? It just made no sense to me. So that's why I became a dog rescuer. What's the difference between the dog you have at home and a dog out on the streets suffering? They're the same animals. They just want to live. They just want to be loved and cared for. They don't want to suffer. They just want to look after their families and everything, just like the dog you have at home. Have a heart and think about those dogs on the street. There should be no difference in the way that we treat animals that we have in our home as pets and the animals that are out on the streets. There should be no difference. We should love them equally.
So I guess you're a vegan then?
No, not a vegan. What a stupid question. No. The animals that are out on the streets, are these dogs and cats, and my pets at home are dogs, and they're bred for that. It's the dogs and cats are bred to be pets. They're pet animals, and the other animals are bred to be slaughtered and killed for burgers. No, I'm vegan. God, no, I love my steaks and beef and everything. No. By the way, thanks for mentioning that. Yeah, we've got an amazing fundraiser happening at the sanctuary this Sunday for the dogs and the cats. We're going to be serving up an incredible barbecue, all the different kind of meats, all the different kind of everything you love, and all profits go towards helping our dogs and cats. So come down, bring an empty stomach. Yeah, we can raise some money for these animals. Thanks, guys. Thanks for giving me this opportunity. Amazing. All right, so you're a vegan, yes? Okay. And you're looking to convince other people to go vegan. Okay, looking to convince other people to go vegan. Okay, and desert islands. How do you feel about desert islands? Is this your kind of thing? And if you were on a desert island, what would you eat? You would eat what the animals were eating, and also that's a hypothetical that would most likely never happen. Okay. Right, but what if they were eating grass and you had to eat them to survive in this desert island that you were going to visit? Okay. What about if you were on a hike in the Himalayas and the only thing that you could eat to survive was cheese because your trip had been somehow sabotaged by foreign invaders who were looking to terrorize the localities of the area? Would you eat the cheese to survive in this situation? Okay. And would you still be vegan if you did that? Yes, because it's for survival. Okay, yes, okay. What about if you had a plane crash and you were the sole survivor and the only thing to eat was the other humans on the plane? If you ate one of these other humans, would you still be a vegan in this situation? Yes, because veganism is about what's practicable and possible, okay? Okay, so cannibalism is passable as long as it's for survival. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, yes, of course the chances of any of this happening are slim to none, but I'm trying to distract you away from holding me accountable for my clearly abusive lifestyle habits, and I actually don't want to change my lifestyle habits. I don't want to go vegan, so by asking you all of these silly questions and acting like a sort of carnist travel agent, I am successfully distracting you away from who should really be the target of this conversation, me. What about if you were walking through a forest in Canada and a bear attacked you and you had a gun, and would you kill the bear in self-defense? And in this situation, would you still be a vegan?